So, Premier League football is finally back, and Arsenal rescued a point at Stamford Bridge in a 2-2 draw with Chelsea earlier today. You'll have to slightly excuse me as I am currently suffering from a cold, but let's get straight into it. Here are my full-time thoughts. We'll start off with yet another controversy, that first Chelsea goal. I do think that the handball rule, or even the rules in general, need looking at because it was just such a harsh decision. Whilst I don't personally think it was a penalty, I think in today's game you have to accept that those are going to be given. I knew it was going to be given as soon as it went to VAR, and I think everyone else did as well. I don't think William Saliba could really do anything about it. His arms are in a natural position for me. Yes, they were up and out, but that's how you jump. You're balancing yourself as you push through the air. Nobody goes up for a header with their arms straight by the side, let alone a professional footballer. On top of that, Mikhail Mudryk has literally headed the ball straight into his arm. He's changed the direction of the cross with his head at point-blank range, and Saliba just has no time to react. Either way, Cole Palmer converted from the spot and sent David Raya the wrong way, and I think the less said about Raya's performance tonight, the better. He had a bit of a stinker positionally for Mudryk's goal. He was completely caught out. Yes, it was a pure fluke. I mean, it was definitely meant as a cross, but either way, he shouldn't be letting that in. He did also look really shaky on the ball, but that being said, I'm not going to single him out for that because I thought most of the Arsenal players were. I don't know if it was something to do with the weather or what, but they were really sloppy today, and it was almost like watching Arsenal from 6 or 7 years ago where you had your heart in your mouth every single time they were playing it around the back. And yes, I am still suffering from Mustafi and Socrates inflicted PTSD. At 2-0 down though, I genuinely thought it was game over, but Arsenal found a way. Declan Rice got the first goal back after Robert Sanchez's mistake, and I have to say, what a finish that was. To get the ball 30-35 yards out, first time control, and perfectly put it in the far corner, it was just unreal. And Arsenal seemed to kick on from there. Of course, Leandro Trossard bundled in an equaliser after a sublime cross by Bukayo Saka, which really spiced up the last 15 minutes, but unfortunately the Gunners could not grab a winner. If I'm honest, Arsenal were not at the races today. They were really poor, but they were able to come away with a point, and I think all things considered, Mikel Arteta will take that. Say what you want about Chelsea, but to come away from Stamford Bridge with a point after being 2 goals down is really, really impressive. Arsenal are, of course, back in action on Tuesday when they travel to Sevilla in the Champions League. That's certainly going to be a tough test. Anyway, that's been my full-time thoughts. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. As always, leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check back in midweek for another video.